Welcome to your psychiatric evaluation. To begin with, I'd like to just touch a sensor to a few of your bionic meridians, just the cranial ones. I just need to sync up your physiological frequency with the local frequency here in the dome. Okay. It's just a little tune-up. May I? Okay, thank you. Gonna get right here. Here. Right here. Here. Okay. Here. Here. Let's try that again. Right here. There we go. Okay. Here. 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 And right here. Perfect. Okay. Now, I may need to do that a number of times throughout the evaluation, but that should get us mostly synced up for now. Now, during our time together here, I'll be providing you with a series of prompts, questions, stimuli. I will be carefully observing the micro movements of your facial muscles, blink rate, gaze direction, pupil dilation, things like that. And you will also be getting some feedback from the bioelectric sensors we have placed around the room. First, we're going to start off with a couple of quick questions as required by the NBEB. Do we have your permission to transmit certain auditory components of the evaluation through the available bionics on your vestibulocochlear nerve? It doesn't matter which version you have, our system is auto-adaptive. Is that all right? Okay. Do we have your permission to transmit certain visual components of our evaluation through the available bionics on your optic nerves? Again, our system can seamlessly and automatically adapt to any make, model, operating system, or version. Is that all right? Okay, thank you. Finally, I am informing you that, per the NBEB, your intention reflexes will always override any of our programming. If at any point you wish to withdraw your permission to allow transmission to your bionics, you will be free to immediately pause the session. Can you please confirm for me that you have been given this statement and that you understand it? Right, perfect. All right, so there will be 5 segments to this evaluation. Each of them will involve questions. With each question, it is only important that you give the very first answer that comes to your mind. All right? It is of no importance at all that the answers seem like a good answer. It doesn't need to be clever, funny, or interesting. It's of no importance whether the answer seems to even make sense. All right? The best answer will always be the quickest answer you can give. Of course, if I detect a mental shift or delay that indicates that you are giving anything other than your very first thought, that gives me valuable insight into your psychological state as well. Understood? Good. All right. Now, for the first part of the evaluation, we will be doing a full optic override. In a moment, I'll give you a brief countdown so that you're prepared for it. Don't want you to fall off your chair. Please make sure you're comfortably secure in your seat. Make any adjustments you need to. Are you ready? Great. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. During this override, you will see a brief animation sequence, and you will hear accompanying audio. At the end of the animation sequence, I will discontinue the override and ask you a few questions. Here we go. Look at the image. What do you see? Count the corners. 1, 2, 3. Look at the image. What have you found? One shape points up, one shape points down. 2 shapes point up, one shape points down, and one shape goes just halfway round. Look at the image. What do you see? A forward C, a backwards D, a forwards D, a backwards C, a clock at 5 till 3:30. Look at the image. What do you see? Count the corners. 1, 2, 3. Look at the image. What do you know? One shape goes high, one shape goes low, one shape goes left, one shape goes right, and one shape disappears from sight. Look at the image. What do you see? A broken Z, a lovely tree. A perfect Z, a B, a clock at 5 past half till 3. Look at the image. What do you see? Count the corners. 1, 2, 3. Look at the image. What do you reckon? First corner gone, the third, the second. Two shapes point up, one shape points down, and one shape goes just halfway round. Look at the image. What do you see? Count the corners. Look at the image. What do you think? What fails to rise begins to sink. What starts to fall begins to stall until there's nothing left at all. All right. Are you with me again? Good. Okay. I just need to sync up a few spots real quick. Just over here. And here. I'm going to get one here. And right there. Perfect. Let's see. Yep. That did it. Okay. First few questions. On a scale of 1 to 5, with 5 being very much and 1 being not at all, how much did you like that experience? All right. Now, 5 being very comfortable, 1 being very uncomfortable, how comfortable did you feel while you watched that animation? All right. Now, with 5 being very well and 1 being not well at all, how are you feeling now? Okay. Now, let's go ahead and move on to the next section. All right. For this part of the evaluation, I'm going to ask you to imagine a very specific scenario, and then I will ask you questions about the scenario. Respond to each question with the first answer that comes to your mind, okay? As a reminder, it doesn't have to be a good answer, it doesn't have to be interesting, insightful, doesn't even have to make sense, just the first thing that comes to your mind, all right? So, it's up to you whether you want your eyes open or closed for this part. Go ahead and imagine you're in a busy cafe. You're seated at a small table with an empty chair on the opposite side of your table. Someone walks over and sits in the chair facing you. First question, is this person a stranger or is it someone you know? Okay. What is the person's name? What color are their eyes? This person is holding a cup with a lid on it. You cannot see what's inside. They slide the cup across the table to you, and they ask you to pick it up. You do so. Does the cup in your hand feel hot, cold, or somewhere in between? Okay. They ask you to guess what drink is in the cup based only on smell. There's a small vent in the lid to drink through, so you raise it to your nose and you take a sniff. What does it smell like? Okay. You place the cup on the table and you slide it back to the person across from you. You smile, knowing that in your own cup, on the table right next to you, is your favorite drink, waiting for you to take the first sip. You lift the cup to your lips and you take a drink. What does it taste like? Alright, so that's it for that part. Well done, let's go ahead and move on. Alright, for the next part of the evaluation, I'm going to say a number of phrases to you. After each phrase, I would like you to repeat what I said as precisely as possible, either out loud or in your head. That part's up to you. And then tell me how many words are in the phrase. All right? For example, if I say big brown bear, you would then say big brown bear, and then you would say 3, because there are 3 words in that phrase. Big brown bear. All right? Got it? Good. Okay. So let's go ahead and begin with our test phrase that I just gave you. And we'll continue from there. Are you ready? All right. So, first phrase. Big brown bear. Good. The ball goes up. Quick red kite. Okay. The ball falls down. Wet leaves on the ground. Okay. 2 spoons in a boat. Blue scarf on a cricket. Next. The ball falls down. All right. Let me just do a couple more. There. There. Okay. Here. One more time. Okay. Perfect. Let's continue. Again, repeating each phrase and then telling me how many words are in the phrase. A great pink boot. 10 cozy bumblebees. Right? The perfect pupil eats an apple. The ball falls down. A quiet bowl of purple grapes. The monkey's favorite papaya. Perfect for your pocket. The ball goes up. Good. All right. Moving on. For this part of the evaluation, I will provide you with a series of prompts in a series of categories. I will be asking you to either repeat my prompt or give the name of another thing in the same category. You'll get the hang of it as we go along. It's much simpler than it sounds. So, we'll begin with whole numbers between 0 and 10. In each instance, I will say a number within the given parameters. Then, if I say same number, you will repeat the same number. But if I say different number, you will then give another number within those same parameters. All right? So, for example, I might say 2. Then if I say same number, you will say 2. But if I say different number, you will say another number. Any whole number between 0 and 10 other than 2. Got it? All right. So, let's go ahead and get this spot right here. Beautiful. Okay. Getting started. 2. Same number. 5. Same number. 0. Same number. 1. Different number. 4. Same number. 10. Different number. 8. Same number. 2. Different number. 7. Different number. 12. Same number. Beautiful. Good. Let's go ahead and do the same thing, this time with colors. Are you ready? Green, same color. Yellow, same color. Blue, different color. Green, same color. Purple, same color. Red, same color. Orange, different color. Blue, same color. Purple, different color. Green, different color. All right, excellent. One more time. This time we're going to do it with shapes. All right? Good. So, let me just get right in here and here. Time. Okay. So, same exercise, this time with shapes. Circle, same shape. Square, different shape. Rectangle, different shape. Circle, different shape. Diamond, same shape. Square, different shape. Rectangle, different shape. Oval, different shape. Square, same shape. Square, same shape. Beautiful. Okay, let me just do a slight adjustment right here. Okay, and let's get this one. Okay, over here. And here. One more time. Okay. For this final part of the evaluation, I will be providing you with a series of words in 3 sections. For each word, you will be asked to give one of 2 either-or responses. For example, in the first section, for each word, I would like you to give a response of either yes or no. It's up to you whether you want to respond based on some sort of internal metric that you've created, or whether you want to respond on instinct alone. All that matters is that you answer quickly. All right? So once again, doesn't matter if it makes sense, doesn't matter how you choose. All that matters is that you answer quickly. All right? So, again, I'm about to read a list of words to you. After each word, simply give me a response of yes or no. Let's begin. Apple, yes or no? Monkey. Pepper. Spoon. Fountain. Palpate. Open. Lamp, yes or no? Hot. And finally, yes or no? Point. All right. That was very good. For this next section, I will again read off a series of words, but this time I would like you to respond with either bright or dark. How you evaluate your answering process is again up to you. It only matters that you answer quickly. So, again, I am about to read a list of words to you. After each word, simply give me a response of bright or dark. Let's begin. Door, bright or dark? Blink. Deep. Cozy. Let me just adjust this real quick. Alright. Much better. Now, cozy. Blue. Quiet. Moon. Pluck. Papaya. Okay. And finally, bright or dark? Tamper. Let's go ahead and move on to the final section. For this next section, I will again read off a series of words, but this time I would like you to respond with either hot or cold. How you evaluate your answering process is again up to you. It only matters that you answer quickly. So, again, I am about to read a list of words to you. After each word, simply give me a response of hot or cold. All right? Let's begin. First word, conspicuous, hot or cold? Button. Pink. Paper. Top. Bottom. Quick. Particular. Good. People. Right. Token. And finally, hot or cold, coat. All right. Just a moment. All right. Well, you've done an excellent job. There are no more questions. Now that you've completed your annual evaluation, Your results will be synthesized and you will be assigned to an appropriate pod for updates and integration. Thank you so much for your time. I look forward to seeing you at your next evaluation.